Okay, you guys can mention your country, your countries here. Okay, you're from Philippines, Madagascar, from Nigeria, oh, from Madagascar. So, hello, Anik, where you from? You can write here. Okay, from Bangladesh. Kumar from India, welcome, bro. Deepak from India, welcome, bro. Okay. Okay, Raizan, I know you. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, brother, we can see your screen.
Okay, now turn off your mics and you can ask question one by one. Okay. Okay, so let's start from the from Rashidul Islam. Okay, you can ask question. Okay, anybody? Abdullah, Mokbel.
मैं यही पूछना चाहता हूँ मेरा ना एमएलवी को ज़्यादा फेवरेट रहता है एमएलवी
Your voice is
एमएलवी
not
को
clear. Your voice is not clear and try to speak in English.
I am saying that my MLV the MLV failed due to some experiment then goes up again and I am not uh,
You can send me question on WhatsApp.
I already sent it I cannot sharply I cannot sharply
So
MLV
you're asking about the MLV, right?
हाँ sharply हो नहीं हो रहा है
Okay,
sharply
okay,
identify नहीं हो
okay,
रहा है
okay, okay. Let me answer that question. Okay, MLV is very important and we can identify with Bollinger Band. Suppose mostly members are asking about the MLV. That how we can identify. But before that, you need to find the right area for buy or sell. Okay, suppose last week we posted this area for buy and market went for 100 around 100 pips from here. Okay, so let's filter out this area, that how we will buy here, because at the moment when we was buying this at that area, Bollinger Band was expanding. Okay, so now we will move to H1 time frame to find. You can see here we got the RRM, re-entry on second time frame, re-entry on first time frame, and MLV on third time frame. So here we are looking for the MLV. Now you can see here, first the market is forming extreme, then CST, and after that market is forming MLV and going upside. Okay, so here at this point I will explain it very briefly, because two things happen here. At this point, once we enter on MLV and market form momentum here, a slight momentum here. So we will mark that area and we'll move to H1 time frame. On H1 time frame, we got that market is breaking the here. Market is breaking the MA 510 high. Okay, so once the market break the MA 510 high, that's mean we have a right the MA 510 high with momentum as a valid one. So we have two possibilities. On third time frame, market can drop to the MA 510 low, or it can drop to the low MA 510 low on second time frame for re-entry buy. Once the market dropped to the MA 510 low on second time frame, and then it start moving upside. So here we need market need to break this MA 510 high to make a momentum here. If the market is not forming momentum here, that's mean something is happening on downside. Okay, now let's clear this one and mark this area. So mark that area and move to M15. On M15, you can see Bollinger Bands are flat with MLV here. At this point, we can enter for a drop. Now, on H4, what happened basically? You can see on the next candle, because the first candle failed to break the MA 510 high, and on second candle, if you look to this example, market break MA 510 high here. But here at the same re-entry, it's failed to break. It failed to break. So if the market is failing on to break MA 510 high, that's mean something is happening here. Market can reverse here. And if you mark this area, move to weekly, you can see weekly zone, because Bollinger Band is curved here. Bollinger Band is curved here. Okay, so once the Bollinger Band is curved or flat, that's mean our destination is mid BB. Market can react to mid BB. Again, re-entry failed here. Failed here. So now the destination is mid BB. At the current point, too many members text me for a re-entry buy on weekly time frame at this point. But we are working on code, Bbma code. So here you can see we haven't a buy extreme here. So what we can expect? We can expect a buy extreme here. Then we will look for the weekly buy. But at this current scenario, if Bollinger Band is curved, so we will look for the buy on mid BB, not MA510 low. Okay. So MLV, you can always identify it with the help of Bollinger Band. Okay. Bollinger Band, when it starts curving, so you can buy. Otherwise, you can't. And expansion, if you learn the expansion means that market have potential to go more upside. See, it's moving upside, but when it start curving, it's coming down. Another question, please, one by one. Where to set our target? How to use money multi-time frame effectively when using Bbma advanced method? How do you manage multi-time frame effectively? Okay. In advanced pattern, first I will answer the RRM. First, I will answer this one, how to set the target. Remember, if we are taking a trade on H4 time frame, like German 40, okay, on German 40, this was our possible port, possible sell zone. So here we will wait for the extreme. On M15, we will wait for the REM. Now see here, what's the difference between REE and REM? In extreme, mostly the top BB is expanding. So if you look for sell on extreme, so it might hit your stop losses and you can get high floating. But when you take a trade on MLV, so you can get less floating with low risk with high reward. That's why every time I am saying that follow the REM only. Forget about the social media and YouTube REE code. Sometimes extreme and extreme code. Triple E code. Forget about. If you want accuracy, you need to follow the REM only. That's it. If you want a higher probable and winning trades, you need to follow the REM only. And every day you will get your trades on REM every day. Now let's come to the target points. We have two methods for targeting. First, we can use Bollinger Band for the targets. Like if the market is forming MLV here and we get enter at this point, suppose this is just an example, we kept our stop loss above the Bollinger Band. So first target is low BB and third time frame for sell. Second target is low BB on second time frame H1 here. This will be our second target. Okay, but if you can't identify, but this is the simplest way you can identify your targets, and the third target will be, the final target will be here, low BB on first time frame H4. So on MLV, where you took your trade, at that point, you start trade here. Okay, keep your stop loss above the MLV. The first target will be the low BB on third time frame here at this point. Okay, and second take profit will be low BB on second time frame. That will be the second take profit. Third take profit, the final exit will be the first time frame low BB. Okay, another question, please. Yes. Can we consider mid BB as a re-entry area after fail the MA510 high? Yes, definitely. When the Bollinger Band stoppage is happening, then the target is mid BB, not the MA510 low. How to know if the re-entry is valid? If you can explain the REM on second time frame, I get confused with extreme and sick. Don't confuse yourself on extreme, okay, on second time frame, because we are not taking trade on extreme on second time frame. We always take trade on third time frame on MLB points. Remember that point, okay? So don't make yourself confused in identifying extreme on second time frame. Sir, if re-entry is happening at H4 and second time frame, no extreme is formed, but extreme is formed. Definitely, there will be a fake sell CSD if re-entry is buy. So if market is not making extreme for buy on H1 time frame, so definitely there will be sell CSD. But if you confirm that, that will be a fake CSD. And if the CSD is sell as fake, that's mean that will be turned into a re-entry. So the code will be re-entry MLE. How do you differentiate between valid and false BBMA breakout on high time frame? It's definitely with second time frame confirmation with momentum. How to set our target? I explained that. Yeah, definitely we can looking for a monthly re-entry buy on gold. I predicted that when the Israel and Iran war was happening. So at that time, I predicted that risk manage with low amount. Just use a low risk. That's it. It's depending on your setup, that what kind of setup you are getting. Okay. So always take low risk. If you are trading with a firm, take 1% risk. But if you are trading with low capital like $100, take 10% risk, $10 risk with reward of 1:2 or 1:3. But if you're following the BBMA, so you can get minimum 1:3 and 1:6. What is RRM? Re-entry MLB. First time frame, we are also getting a re-entry. Second time frame, we are also getting a re-entry. Third time frame, we are also getting a re-entry. Second example of fake CSD. Definitely, we have fake CSD. Last week it happened on H1 time frame. So currently, if you see here on gold time frame, we don't now it's forming momentum, but wait for it. If you mark this area, we have CSD, not momentum. On H1, we got the MA510 high plus mid BB breakout. You can see here. So this is not a valid one. Okay, that's why market dropped back to the MA510 low. Now it's going for H4 re-entry. Okay, so here market can reverse from this area because we got a bullish divergence here. Okay, any other question? Yes. How do I validate with CSD or ECSD or CSM on extreme as a valid one? We don't have confirmation for extreme. Mostly the Malaysian traders made the extreme create this confusion and formation of extreme because they are taking trades in extreme. They are taking trades. That's why they added the TP wajib, TP mandatory. Why they added? Because they are taking trades on extreme once at hitting the MA510 high and a buy extreme. So you must need to close your trade. That's why they are trading on extreme. And TP wajib is added to the BBMA. But in our course, we are not recommending to take a trade on any type of extreme. We don't recommend. Yeah, that's depending on their own choice. If somebody scalp, whatever they do, but we are not recommending that. So tell me about extreme B. I know a candle pushed by the B, but exactly what else comes in? Nothing else. It will always form on ranging market. Okay, extreme B will be formed in ranging areas, so you can identify it very easily. Okay. Bollinger, yeah, definitely. We need to see the shape of bull. Yes, definitely that will be flat BB. PK, I think you recommended someone from Pakistan to get a course from Nexus. Someone texted me a long time ago, and he told me that PK recommended me. Yeah, what are the common mistake? The common mistake is mostly once the market is reacting with MA510 low, they start buying. When it's reacting with MA510 high, they start selling. No, we need confirmation. You can't sell now. Yeah, definitely we will wait for the MLVC here. You should buy, you should not sell in nuclear setup, because here you can buy to hit this zone. It's forming momentum now, so we need to wait for it. Still we have time. Okay, let's another question. Okay, for example, if I mark out a reentry zone and it's 4 time frame, please tell me Bollinger Band future structure will looking like one that extreme is good for taking but no, there again I'm saying that there is no confirmation for extreme. How I validate if a reentry is valid or fake? You need to do multi-time frame analysis. If RM happens simultaneously or one by one, definitely it's happening every time, every time. Is RM is not okay. Current gold at one low wave is covering, down wave is spanning. So what's happening there? Market looking for a bullish move. Just wait for it. This session is not open, so we will see at New York session. Definitely we will get a trade. Okay, the final chapter, remember this one. From next week, we are going to release the final chapter, the BBMA legacy, the final chapter of BBMA. Okay, that will be the last chapter with 90% accuracy, winning accuracy with 90%. Let me repeat again, with 90%. Let me again repeat, with 90%. Why we are so sure? Because once you learn that trick, you will get 90% accuracy with BBMA only. Okay, so that's why we named it BBMA legacy, the final chapter. So the final chapter, we will make announcement in the group later, so you guys can read that. You guys can approach to me for more details. But that will be, and one thing more. Once we okay, that's your choice. That if it's because it's also resistance and fusion. That so we are following BBMA. So you can demonstrate how example. The session time is over now, so we can make another session maybe next week or this week. So we can make a session again. You guys can turn on your mics And I will send updates about the Bbma legacy. The final chapter will be released soon. Okay. And I think it will be a live session for 2-3 hours to learn the final chapter to get high accuracy. If you want to scalp, so you can get, if you want to trade intraday, if you want to swing, everything. It will cover everything with 90% accuracy and all type of trading like scalping, intraday. So you can get. Okay.
Brother, just a quick question on gold,
Mhm.
because I see it has a momentum re-entry sell. It has a momentum signal, and well, it's on
No, on H4 we don't have it.
MA5.
On H4 we don't have
Oh,
momentum.
oh,
So that's,
okay.
it's not a strong one, it's a weak
Okay.
one. Okay. But
You
if,
know, I think.
yeah, the
Mm,
thing is, but why it's making more interesting, because ZZL is started.
I see.
Okay, so keep this in mind. ZZL is starting, so better to wait for the New York session to get a good.
Mm,
Okay, some people are texting about the BBMA legacy on Telegram. I think they are here in the live
mm,
session. So I will make a post about it. I will get everything. I will post details about the BBMA legacy. So we need to complete it. Then we will publish it. Okay. So you guys need to stay connected with us. And remember, this will be the final chapter. And I'm 100% sure that those who learn this technique and join our group, without our permission, they will trade live in their group. They
mm,
don't need our confirmation. They don't need our analysis. It's very simple. It's very easy. So they will they will trade without our confirmation, without our asking.
mm.
Oh, so someone texted, as that included the fee? No, $250 for mentorship. No, it will be more cheap than that. Okay, it will be cheap, because we need to everybody start earning with Nexus Group. And it will also help us, because sometimes we can't monitor the whole market. If we are get like more members, we get more members, so we will get more we will get more pips, we will get more analysis, we will get more setups, and the criteria will be same for every setup.
Mm.
Okay, thank you for joining, and I hope you guys got some answers. But still, if you have any question, you can ask me. You can comment on the YouTube, because this is we recorded this session and we will publish it. So you can ask me in the comment section. Let me read the final 3 messages. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, you, Nexus.
Okay, take care. Take care, guys. See you soon. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section below on the YouTube channel. Okay.
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 Thank
Take care.
you.
Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank,
you.
thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Take care. Bye bye. See you soon, guys.